好远哦！
You can turn this around. The Enduring is supposed to be around here somewhere, near an ancient flame. Now that I have all 3 marks, I can challenge them, whoever they are. Smoke. Better check it out.
您吃什么呢？
That's the Enduring. And she's sleeping? Hello?
Oh, must have dozed off again. Oh, aren't you a wild flame?
Are you the Enduring?
That's what they call me. Azureka the Enduring. What do they call you?
A lot of things, actually. But my name's Aloy. I heard you're the best fighter among the clans. But you're not what I expected.
We can't all be as handsome as Hikaru, now can we?
I earned 3 marks from the training pits. I was told to come here and challenge you to a duel, but do you still even...
Ha! Here we are. Now then, Aloy. Marks? I'll add it to the pile. Come, sit. Lizard?
尴尬。
No thanks.
Not good to fight on an empty stomach, you know. But now I know you're direct. Good. To business, then. Come, follow.
Where are we going?
To the pit, of course.
You built your own training pit out here?
Well, you don't expect us to fight in my own home, do you?
Good point. This is a pretty steep climb.
I'll just be glad you don't have to carry me on your back. You know, there've been quite a few storms blowing through here over the last few months. Nasty. About bust.
Yeah. There's a village nearby that flooded after a recent storm.
Come on now, fight! Here we are. Come, let's begin. Well, Aloy, now listen up. You're allowed your spear and a bow only, nothing else. We fight until the other yields. Ready?
Wait. I have a couple of questions first.
Should have asked back at the fire. Could have had a snack. Go on, then.
Aside from at the grove,
Hikaru spoke of his... By then, I'd fought so many, so I agreed.
the pitmasters...
All of those boys, for one. Before them, Hikaru, a few of his marshals.
What about Regala?
But I refused her. The only one. I knew...
Why do you live all the...
If you really want to defeat me,
All right.
don't hold back, Abe. Come on. Ah!
好痛！
You can do it. More power and... Show me how. We fight.
All right. How you...
剑不是无限的。
Failure teaches its own.
I'm ready to...
That's my girl. Did you come all this way? Ready?
All right. How yield?
连攻击动作都没有，就扣血了，
Failure
懵
teaches.
啊！
I'm ready to...
That's my girl. Let me see your best. Defend yourself.
All right. How yield?
One day, failure teaches it.
I'm ready to...
That's my girl. First step to survival.
干没中啊！
Failure teaches.
还要跑剧情，懒得跟他打了。
They know I'm here.
I am the intruder. I yield. Well done, Aloy. Someone must have trained you well.
You're pretty tough yourself.
Many challengers have trained with me over the years. Each one the same as the last in one way or another. But you're quick, persistent, stubborn. You fight as someone who has always had to stand alone to survive. I know it as I know myself. You may not be of my blood, but you are of my blade, cut from the same steel. So here is my wish for you, Aloy. Do more than just survive. Flourish. The world will be better for it.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Now, let me see that spear.
Careful.
Pretty thing, but I can make it better. There.
Thank you.
You've had a hard journey for one so young, and you have much more to do, still, I think. I'd like to believe I've had some small part in preparing you.
You have. And if I wanted to train with you again,
You'd be most welcome.
跑剧情喽！为什么有2个人在看？还有一个是谁？
Aloy, I'm glad to see you. I heard you gave. I was half
sorry to
Oh,
Thank you, Zoe.
you deserve much.
And have you talked to any of our new friends?
Aaron and I tried speaking to Silence, but apparently our...
Charming, isn't he? Ready to head over?
Whatever comes.
Thoughts on our...
I'd say she smells like... She's more like a cold...
She's... How to go with the...
They were shocked when I thought Fane's... But of course they had... Even if it meant all... To be honest.
I'm glad. They're lucky. I have to...
I'll make sure Aaron...
Thanks.
You...
You know,
I saw. Does this mean?
almost. I suppose.
I almost want every diviner I know, but now that she's, I don't know if probably both.
I know things.
I've. Why not a few immortals with lethal drones?
Guess the more. You.
I was. She seems angry.
Don't worry. The Zeniths.
If you.
I hope I.
The silent.
Yes. He refuses.
Oh.
You know that. Yeah. He was born without that. I need.
I'll be right.
Focus. It's pearls. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one. But Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away.
没看到这旮旯。
There you are. Well done. You're truly
I've been thinking about what you said. It was more than that.
perceptive as ever. You're...
Okay, so
I was an orphan, and then I met Liz. I thought it was just shop talk. And soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week for the first time. I think Liz felt the same way. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less.
So helping me.
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Why did you make the data?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, a heritage every bit of... I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but...
Why do you think Elizabeth...
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's... I think, in the end, she...
I found a record after Farzineth's attempt to steal.
Yes.
I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? Thank you for telling me. And that her last impression of me was as a...
When it's time to break into the Zenith...
I'll go over the full layout, but suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible. There are also printing facilities where the others have been...
What for?
Printing
First for
facility.
use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small...
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
You said before that you're not...
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. Both when Earth was consumed and when I did what I had to. Hence the data channel.
Have you figured out...
No, and I'll admit it. I am confident.
How many of them are...
10, including Eric and Gerard.
So, Eric...
I believe he got... On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. Even as governments abandoned... He found success with clientele. There were also rumors that he personally hunted. But on Sirius, in them he could go...
All of his tribe believes he was...
Then they would be quite...
What can you tell me about your...
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate. It made him one of the
What does one person...
buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed, but beneath that it was his decision to while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with...
I would very...
When I was
Stanley
in
Chen.
Vegas,
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built lights, shows, gambling, and while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing.
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover.
When Beta escaped, and who was she?
A dull star. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members, Verbena inherited her billions. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette. Someone who left.
What?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
Okay.
An array of the wealthiest.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core.
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about our immortality treatments. But then there were others like Devin Miller, his only real preoccupation. When I think about all of us.
Okay.
I'll be here and thank you, Aloy. My past has always been a struggle. I see Liz's dream.
Maybe we can make it.
We will.
Haven't seen you since.
I saw you fly. I would say that I am.
Thank you.
It is I.
Did you meet?
There is something I wouldn't be surprised about.
Honestly? Your people.
The visions tap for us. It is why that. And now. So?
I won't lie.
I can only.
Things will get ugly.
I would have it. Many soldiers died, and though I.
Leave that to me.
As you say.
Look, but I want her.
It is more than she.
Thank you. I have to go.
Understood.
Understood。哎，我没有看到人卡啦。对话。
There's Gwen stuff in here now. Must be all of us.
Did you need something?
Something?
You managed to.
Not a chat. I thought you said.
There's always, but that's not why you're.
Since when?
Since you modest.
Okay, so you learned about the Zeniths from Hades. Then you came up with a plan to defeat and to get the Tanakhs to fight for you. You, or rather the sons of Prometheus, armed Regala's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
You wanted me to surrender.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful thereby keeping you up.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it was... Why create this? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades and the Eclipse demonstrated through the sons of Prometheus.
Except... How did you get it?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram Tinker, Durval. It was trivial to track her down.
So you promised her the Sarah would help you create a machine-writing army, and wanted to see Meridian burn as much as she...
And so a partnership...
You think you would...
I did.
Why help Regala
Before Regala's rebellion, even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to sit.
So helping him...
Yes. She would have led the tribe.
Tell me about the...
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't...
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
While I was out there,
The tribe...
their entire tribe was... Don't you want to know?
No. They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed.
Yes?
Did it now?
So those run-ins with... We found fair...
You must have needed Omega clearance.
Worse than you could...
He single-handedly wiped
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a...
for a star.
Alright, Silent. And... try...
Ah, yes. For someone to live as well.
Yeah.
Survival is only a necessity to...
Do you know...
Oh, I know a great deal.
Oh, a feeling.
Just you wait, Barb. They're taking those space lights down.
This place smells wrong. No sand or wind, only cold steel. And the others up there, your squad.
They can hold their own. As for the space, it may not be what you're used to. But it is a shelter.
Call it what it is. A cage.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you promised. So for now I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
The deal you made. How did Silence...
That name means nothing to me. My agreement was with the Oseram.
So all this time, and you trusted it?
If it was a tripper, she spoke with us, and she offered me the terror in your enemies. I bet you.
I don't think so. What about...
Had I killed a cop, these Zeniths would have been the first of the tribe's victories. But because of you.
Because of... Are you really...
I have no...
Really?
I failed to kill Hikaru. Failed to eliminate the Karja remain all I have left. So show me where to bury it.
The whole time I've been in... I'd at least like to...
You were among the enemy.
Why?
Dorak, Jiroka, Makalo. And the Karja pushed into the desert to raid our people. My brothers squad, but the Karja captured them. It was too late.
So you wanted vengeance?
Vengeance. No. I wanted devastation, to tear down hunt down every last of... But my chief betrayed me.
How did Fashav told me how he became a marshal. He earned it just like any Tenakth.
It was an insult. No outlander can ever deserve to wear our armor, bear our marks. And then a Karja messenger was brought before us? That's when I knew. I had to run my blade through Hikaru and drag his treacherous corpse to the gates of the Sundom.
What happened when the...
The quivering priests bore a message from their new king. Suddenly the card, a true Tenakth, their blood exists to be... He showed himself a card.
And lost.
This murder. I vowed never to... So within a day you...
All right.
Ever since you got it. But if I'm to... Then it might as well.
I'll let you know.
跑进去喽！
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But... All right, people. I need you up in the control room, right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly, from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
就是可以先截一点支线，然后会有人会出现的。
I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood?
Kotaro 看起来没有什么精神。
You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
We are. We're finally...
Never thought I'd be off on... I can hear...
If that one's...
Yeah, a little... You know, besides...
Wouldn't want to spoil... For...
Thanks. I was... so he... Vala...
You know, we never did, and you never...
I guess we never got wrapped. If...
You think...
Yeah? Oh.
So,
Well, first she had to survive the sun ring. See, during the... for what? Thinking somehow that was gonna... And when it was Ursa's turn, the Carja thought she'd go...
oh, but she didn't.
And she defeated all of them. Even got some of Jiran's kestrels for good measure. And the mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. He enjoyed it.
Remember you... That's how she met Avad.
Yeah, but what? No, he knew their best. He got her everything she needed.
I get the feeling...
Oh, man. Urs, but Avad, and Avad had to...
She made...
As perfumed...
That would,
Oh, I worked like a... They paid a traveling all good story. I'll see you with the...
I wouldn't have it any... I hope everybody's...
Aloy, at least...
Thanks. Everyone here...
You know, he realized, to be honest, I think... So, he brought up this hologram. We sat there. How every corner and any fear... I miss him too.
I know. You and Aaron...
He may have... And that ale I still plan on beating.
Try not to... I should go.
Before you do...
What is it?
You place this if I should fall in battle.
So...
Make sure you stay alive to do so.
Let's...
啊，这样的话好像还有个AVA 的支线可以跑。然后还有那个猎人工会的那个可以跑。
Thornmarsh. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Thornmarsh?
Never thought I'd find myself this deep into Nock territory.
Have you run into any trouble?
I've been keeping my head down. Had to duck into the swamps a couple of times to avoid Tanakh patrols.
Well, I'm here now, so spill it. Who is Amadis, really?
Like I said before, he helped me put a stop to a hunter-killer machine out in the wilds. At first, he thought I was just another hunter from the lodge who only cared about the biggest machine trophy. And I thought he was just a grouchy hermit living in the woods. But then, he trusted me with the truth. Told me how the Red Raids took everything from him. Seeing that side of him, I don't know, changed things.
You love him, don't you?
I think I might, yeah.
Then why did you part ways?
When he told me how he failed to save the woman from his past, I told him how I made peace with my father and brother's deaths. He realized he needed to do the same on his own.
Wait. When we searched that Red Raid's battlefield together, you said he'd lost someone close to him there. I thought you meant a fellow soldier.
She was. Women aren't allowed to serve in the Karja army, but Nessa disguised herself so she could. Amadis kept her secret. When he left to come out west, he promised he'd send word that he was alright, but his letter never came.
So you set out to find him.
And when we do, I'll have words for him for leading us on this wild goose chase.
Well, at least I kind of understand now. Amadis thought Nessa died on the battlefield. But when he learned that the Tanakh took prisoners back west, he kept going. So I guess now we find this prison, the Rot.
I did some scouting while I was waiting. I think I might have found the way.
Lead on then.
腐败之地监狱，我怎么觉得好像听过这个？你他妈的还晃来晃去。
I doubt it. Any Carja prisoners from the Red Raids would have been killed or returned home by now.
Then what's Amatis after?
I think he just needs to know.
Over here, you flaming hunk of scrap.
That's him! That Fireclaw's right on his heels.
There's no match for the long. Come on.
Got you. Talana?
We've got your back.
3块钱一个。
Talana,
You were supposed to let me know you were okay.
I was going to send the message right after I crossed into the desert with an Oseram caravan. But when it became clear that the tunnel had collapsed behind us, I figured the only thing I could do was press on. Seeing as you found a way out here, however, clearly I was wrong. I'm sorry. The last thing I wanted was to worry you.
So, you must be Amatis.
And you must be Aloy. Talana's told me a lot about you. And I guess you must know about me.
A little. We know you're headed for the rot. But what are you hoping to find there?
A clue. Or a shred of one. Anything about Ness's fate. Maybe she died on the battlefield. Or maybe she wasted away in that prison. Either way, I have to know.
Talana told me...
We were both our orders were to push into... She was proud, but as the atrocity...
And...
We did what we... It felt like we were... And... Until the battle...
What happened?
I had intel that I tried to convince my commander to halt the attack. He was and when I threatened to, he pulled it. So
In self...
it was still murder. I was too late. The fields were all... What's more, they put a bounty on...
The red rates are long over. If he knew...
The sun...
A pardon from Avad won't stop...
So, sounds like the two of you had an adventure out in the wilds.
Claw Striders, a hunter killer.
A scruffy hermit in the woods certainly...
That was foolish.
Well, we're here.
I can't ask you to...
I didn't come all this way just to leave...
I know better. Come then. The rot's along the shore, but we'll have to stick to the woods to avoid being seen.
How did you find it?
I overheard a Tanuk patrol from the nearby village
mustache
talking
there.
about it. Figured it out from there.
What were you gonna do if we hadn't found you? Take it on alone?
I only need to question one guard. Figured I'd grab someone when they're by themselves.
Well, now you have us.
We're getting close. Just a little further. There it is. The rot.
Those are Regala's rebels. They're waging civil
哎，
war.
我好像有把这个地方清掉啊。
Taking over the prison.
Then they would have killed any of the guards. They were my last hope of finding out if Nessa was there.
Maybe not. There might still be some clue inside.
Even after all this time?
Aloy can see much more than you or I.
And let's do it. Any scrap of hope is better than nothing.
We'll have to find another way in. The front gate looks impenetrable.
And there's no way we're scaling those walls.
You two stay here. I'll see if I can find another way in and get that gate open. I should check around the sides. Might be a way in from the water.
有空军干嘛用？
Maybe it's time to move on.
Down. If I can get the main gate open, Delana and Amadas can help me clear out the rest of this place.
嗯，还有人。
Might be a good time to let Delana and Amadas in.
Outlander, Phil! It's got a weak spot! Weapons down!
哇，他们是在射我的匕首龙吧？哦，匕首龙还在。
us out.
Hold on. As soon as the coast is clear.
They have to be close. Fire at will. There's a chance we still hit them.
We search now. Eyes on! There!
That helps.
I'll destroy you! Where's they gone? Back me up! Oh! No!
That's all of them. Better get that main gate open for Talana and Amatis.
Line, Outlanders.
That device is gonna call a machine.
该不会是猎杀机吧？啊，是猎草兽。
that's the end of it.
Hear that?
Ain't they said enough?
潮汐盘叫到这边来哦。
Here. Door's locked, but that last rebel had a key on it.
Freed by Karja. Have we not been humiliated enough?
It's not their fault you were locked up in your own prison.
I'm looking for information about a Karja soldier. She might have been a prisoner here 5 years back. Her name was Nessa.
The Karja Nessa was here. I killed her myself.
Nessa?
I'll handle this. Go secure the grounds.
It's you, isn't it? Nessa, how?
It's
Why?
Rataka.
Let me get this straight. You were Nessa. You were brought here as a prisoner during the Red Raids and then became Tanakh?
The Karja forbid women from military service. I lived my life pretending, ashamed of who I really was. But the Tanakh measure a soldier only by their strength and resolve. So I took my place among them.
Nessa... Rataka, I've mourned you for 5 years. Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I had a new life. I wasn't going back. Not even for you, Amadis.
If you were brought here as a prisoner, how did you become Tanakh?
I knew it was only a matter, but one day, one of their soldiers stopped, asked how a woman had ended up. As he spoke,
Fashav.
I heard how he fell at the end. The other prisoners he condemned to death, but he convinced I won through blood and blood.
Fashav.
You were willing to... Do you miss being Karja?
No. And when my comrades and
I would have.
It's better this way. Beneath my car.
So if you...
My squad was ordered to retake the rot from Regala.
Considering how much Regala seems to hate the Karja.
You're right. I'd be dead if they knew.
The way Amadis talked about...
It was 5 years ago.
I didn't abandon you. Before the battle, I tried to get G'daiah to call off the attack, but of course, he didn't listen. I ended up killing him.
Then he got what he deserved.
I ran for the battlefield.
I didn't know. I mourned you, and then I moved on.
What will you do now?
You've taken back the rock.
So this is it?
It has to be. My place will always be here, and yours is back east. I'm sorry that you've suffered. You deserve better than how the last 5 years have treated you. I'll make sure you're granted safe passage.
At least now you know the truth.
Somehow it hurts worse. He must think I'm an idiot.
No, I just think you have a lot to figure out. I'll take you back east to the Sundom. After that, I don't know.
Talana,
Me too. Give me an Aloy a moment.
Are you alright?
To be honest, no.
What's going to happen between you two?
I'm not sure. He clearly has a lot more feelings to sort through. And I won't be anyone's second choice. I want you to have this. For seeing this through with me. No hawk could ask for a better thrush. Or a better friend.
So, I guess this is it then. You're heading back east.
I think I'll hang around Barren Light for a while, before returning to Meridian. If you find yourself back that way, look for me there.
I will.
他竟然不把他征召进来吗？
Maybe I should check in with her the next time I'm at Barren Light.
哎呦，买点装备。
I will await your return.
Come.
We have good news.
I will wait to see.
Aloy!
It's good to see you.
How are things going?
We fixed it. The gyro compass set it up on one of our ships just now.
She did it so quickly.
Oh.
What?
I just realized I'm gonna get the biggest I told you so when I get home. And I can't wait to hear Meandra yell it in my face.
Sounds like a good time.
All thanks to you, Aloy.
不是，我只是想买个快速行囊而已啊，都没有卖吗？鸡掰，怎么都没有卖？
Maybe I'll tempt you next time.
Hey, Alva. I'm in Landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can. Aloy! I'm here. Had to sneak past a few machines on the way, but I made it.
All right. Ready to talk to that diviner?
Yes. He's right over there.
Diviner Alva, what are you doing back in Landfall? And with the living ancestor?
We're looking for the At-Bay Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Tell us anyway. We might be able to find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
You're hiding something.
What? That is absurd. A diviner must only speak truth, as you're well aware.
Oh, you're worried you found something dangerous. Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it, Nirik. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here? Don't let fear deny us that.
Very well. The facility's just south of here along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden. Come on, let's go.
The Quen are honored to have you.
Not bad with that diviner back there. You've come a long way since we first met.
And Nerek's like I used to be, terrified of a misstep. And with the Overseers, he has every right to be. But what I've seen and learned since the greenhouse, it's so much more than what we're permitted. Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it. That should be the facility ahead. Oh, we need to find a way in. Aloy, why is the ground shaking?
That's not good, whatever it is.
Whoa, that thing is huge!
We'll have to take it out if we want to find that data.
Okay. I'm with you.
The machine. it goes.
Whew. Well, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
We should be able to look around for that data now.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to follow you there.
跳过来不就好了吗？
Oh, I'll stay here. That looks a little iffy to me.
There's nothing for my polecaster to latch on to.
好像你还是来了。
A lot of sand. Not a lot of data. No, I'll wait here. Don't think I can manage that.
Can't hook onto that.
I see a light up in that ruin.
Could be data up there. But how to reach it?
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to follow you there.
There. The console.
Must have been what Neric found.
Let's see if it has anything on Leviathan. I might be able to kick that vent open. Here.
After you.
Going for a swim.
At least the water's not freezing.
哇，你跑比我还快。
This place. I always try to imagine what it must have been like back when the old ones were here.
Less of a climb, I bet. Come on, let's find that light we saw earlier. You okay?
On every expedition, the soldiers would lay down walkways and barriers first to protect us diviners. But this is actually kind of fun.
Oh, the data on Leviathan isn't here. There's some kind of log.
Delete the database? But Miss Sasaki, when you look at the reports, 3,000 exhibiting symptoms. Over 400 dead. The data's clear. Omarama is contaminating the water supply, promoting bacterial growth. And with Leviathan based on the same architecture...
You're a smart kid. Top of your class, right? My father built this company thanks to world-class talent like you. And you know what else is world-class? Our legal team. So unless you want to spend the rest of your career in some dead-end, underfunded public research institute, you'll delete that database and forward all data on Leviathan to my office.
Yes, ma'am.
That was her. The ancestor. Eileen Sasaki. Hundreds dead. And she knew their system was to blame, but she had the truth erased. Were all the ancestors like this? Selfish, ruthless, immoral? And yet we hold them up as paragons of enlightenment and virtue. Given what we've learned, I don't even know if Leviathan will work.
Hold on. Let's not give up just yet. You said before that the old ones use Leviathan to control flooding. Which means it probably worked. We'll know more when we find the data on it. The recording mentioned a copy was sent to Eileen's office.
To their corporate headquarters. There.
How you know?
Let's go. It shouldn't take us long to get to the tower.
Lead on. So what was that other system the recording mentioned? Omu Ramba?
The legacy tells us it was the predecessor to a system that manipulated floods to bring life to a barren desert.
Gwen seemed to know a lot about this ancestor.
Diviners spent years trying to figure out how to restore Leviathan. We found a lot of data on Eileen Sasaki in the process. Though, now I wonder how much of it is actually true.
Entrance is blocked. Gonna have to find another way in.
The soldiers built a path from the nearby room.
I think I'll wait here for you. Please don't go too far.
Hey, Alva?
Yes?
There's something I don't get. You said Eileen was the one who built Leviathan, not her father, so... what happened?
I'm not sure. The legacy doesn't say. Either that knowledge is lost or forbidden. Or maybe we were wrong about that too.
我好想这样爬哦。
Are you doing okay, Aloy?
Yeah, it's just a long way up. I don't think it'll connect. It's gonna leave a mark.
看是一直卡图了。
Hey, I'm glad you're back. Let's keep going then. Like I was saying.
Aloy! I'm okay.
奇怪，可是我刚刚没有找到可以进去的方法。
How about you all? I don't know how to get up higher.
Oh, 那东西可以拉。
Whew. Well, that's done with. I'd better wait until Alva's here before I look at this.
Oh, 所以他还要，我不帮他不行哎，我帮他找路不行。
Aloy, you're back. We still have to find the data on Leviathan. I think this is as far as our soldiers got.
We'll have to climb higher to get into the tower.
I'll follow your lead.
全部拆掉。
You doing okay, Olva?
Yes. Don't worry about me.
Glinthawk. Great.
Did it see us?
I don't think so, but we'll have to be careful.
How are we going to get across?
Oh, that beam looks promising.
This is a lot higher up than I thought.
Glinthawks. Well, we have the element of surprise.
Or we could sneak by and, you know, not fall off the tower. The ability to tame machines would be dangerous knowledge for the Quen.
Fire will damage this machine!
哇，好激动哦！
There. No more Glinthawks.
We should get going.
I've heard our soldiers say the Glinthawks are the worst.
Up this way. You can do it, Olva, okay? Just don't look down.
Right! Of course! Super easy.
There's the tower. Should be able to cross over. You're going to have to jump. I'm okay. There's some more debris first. Should be able to make it to the other side. Made it.
Okay, Alva, your turn.
Right.
Gotta make sure Alva makes it across.
Aloy, can you watch me and make sure I do this right?
Nope. 在密码提示栏会输入式的密码。
Aloy?
Come on, Alva. You can do it. It's okay.
干，你赶快跳哦！
Please don't break.
Alva!
I'm okay. Wow. That would have been a long way to fall.
Oh, door's locked. You sure you're okay?
Yeah. No, I'm fine. Let's keep going.
This says the code is the month and year the company was founded.
According to the legacy, it was October 2023.
So the company was founded in October.
Which is the 10th month of the year.
Don't think that's it. So the company was founded in October.
Which is the 10th month of the year.
啊，不是2023吗？
Focus might find something I missed. So when did you say the company was founded?
October 2023.
So the company was founded in October.
Which is the 10th month of the year.
Well, that's not it. Got it. Door should be unlocked now.
你娘！
Maybe the data on Leviathan is in here.
Cost reductions. Strategy. We're talking about people's lives here. I did as you asked on Omuramba, but this is worse.
Relax, Eileen. I've spoken with risk management. They're confident that the chance of another incident is within acceptable parameters. We're moving ahead with Leviathan.
You know, Dad, shortcuts have a way of catching up with you. Within acceptable parameters or not.
Well, one day in the distant future when you're in charge, you can run things how you want. But until then, how about you let me worry about that?
Guess Eileen and her father didn't always get along. But it seems like covering up Omuramba wasn't her idea.
Doesn't. She still had a part in it.
Well, let's keep going. Her office must be higher up.
Dead end. There's a ladder in that shaft, but...
We might be able to pull the rubble out from the other shaft. Let's see where this leads.
You go on ahead. I'll look for a way up that has a lesser chance of falling to my death.
Okay.
天气好，比较好看得到东西。不然按尼莫我都看不到东西。长毛象怎么了？啊 ！Fuck！
I'll wait here. Don't think I can manage that.
烦死了！重爬。海滩哦，没什么印象。不过现在其实大部分都打完了。海滩那最强是猎杀几啊？还是一只长怎么？反正就是背上有刺的那种恐龙。等级最高的是它啦，等级最高是猎杀几。对啊，背骨龙。
Okay, I'm back at the shafts. Might blow up that fire room. The elevator might fall and open up a path to Alva. Hey, Alva?
Ow.
Step away from the shaft.
Whoa! Oh, I can reach the ladder now. Be right up, Aloy.
Looks like there's another floor above. Might be Eileen's office.
Okay, I'll meet you up there.
爬呀爬。
Alright, Alva's on the way. Let's see what's up here.
Made it!
Another locked door. Need to figure out the passcode.
These artifacts... I think these were Eileen's. It's every diviner's dream to discover even one of the ancestors' artifacts.
And maybe they'll help with the door. It's art, I think.
Could it be? Yes, I think this was commissioned in honor of the company's 25th anniversary. Oh, that must be the Larson McCory Award. The The legacy says Eileen won it when she was 40 for her work on Leviathan.
Interesting. This looks like some kind of prototype.
For water purification. Must be the H2 flow.
What?
H2 flow. Their early inventions had strange names.
What did you say this was for again?
The company's 25th anniversary. Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal. That must be the Dragonfly 6. Atbay used it in most of their construction projects. The Dragonfly 6 was their most successful model.
Huh. What was this thing again?
The H2 flow.
All the numbers you mentioned. I wonder if they make up the passcode.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
How old was Eileen when she won this award?
40.
That's it. You can almost see the whole city from up here.
Corner office. Impressive view. It must have been Eileen's.
Let's see if the data on Leviathan.
It's official. Eileen Sasaki, CEO, chair, and worst daughter in the world. Security had to escort Dad to his vert. Guess we'll be speaking through lawyers from now on. Looking down at the world from here. It's hard to see the details. People become risk factors, statistics, far too easily. Omuramba was supposed to provide clean water, improve lives. It was easier to pretend there wasn't a problem. Easier to believe the lie was truth. But I don't want to pretend anymore. I will build Leviathan right. No more shortcuts. No more lying just to save face. It won't undo our sins.
Nice.
My sins. But maybe we can still do some good.
She overthrew her father, took over the company, so that Leviathan wouldn't end up killing people.
It sounded like she regretted covering up Omuramba's failure.
Omuramba.
She wasn't perfect. Not a paragon, as the Quan believe. But not a monster, either. She tried to make up for her mistakes.
And now you know the truth.
As for the data... Leviathan... yes, it's here. Downloading a copy now.
Is something wrong?
I think I'll stay here a while longer. There's a lot more data that I want to look through.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Down is always easier than up. Let's speak again when we're back at base.
Okay.
好像是跟水利系统有关系，不知道阻止洪水还是拿来干嘛的。他只有说阻止洪水这件事。
Just thinking about it.
好了，可以跑结局啦。 看这边只能呼唤同伴，因为什么事都不能做。我说存个档之类的，这里有个。啊，痛！
Didn't stick the landing. Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Aloy.
Where are the others?
Not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
Shall we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be specters guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy?
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
As long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
哦，天哪，我的血还是
Get
刚
to
刚
the launch
刚刚
tower
的
as
血。
quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
way, Aloy. Spectre's ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Could use plasma ammo here.
Let's collect that loot later. Live long, kill your enemy. Plasma. Hit it with plasma. Take this. Take him down. Yeah, that's gonna blow. You want me to stop this one, Aloy?
Oh.
I think you're right.
是不是可以下去的？可是下去可以干嘛？
Find anything?
Yeah.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
I wish I had a glider.
I guess I'll find another way across.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight, you choose.
Damage from fire.
Aloy's under attack! Cover her!
Get clear of the blast.
Firing!
Now's a good time to hit it with plasma. Hit it again! Now this is why I came along. Oh, you like that?
That was a decent shot, I guess.
Better than any Oseram.
Any good look?
A little.
青野走。
Tired yet?
Yep. Yeah! Clear those weeds.
With who?
Hey, just here.
The inspector's on good spot!
We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
Aloy, did you hit this thing with acid?
You hit the weak spot!
That's the quick way to take it down.
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead one's handy enough. Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh, yeah. Good times.
More specters.
Could hit it with acid.
I'll attack when you...
可拆除。
Anytime you're ready.
push on.
Push on.
What do you get?
Just some parts. Here, up this rock.
雷霆牙没东西。
We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Keep moving.
As fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of.
Looks like the others have things under control.
How many specters does Zenith have?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure. Machines resistant to fire.
Hit it again! Still going? Ready to go on?
Come on, up the slab. Now this'll do some damage.
Oh.
Right here.
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
I'll finish this.
Alpha and Catalo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
What is that?
Our army.
这就是猎杀级。哦，这是直接列印出来啊。
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
Now it can crank out machines to its heart's content. Launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flow back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. With the Apollo database.
绝味。
Won't take much damage from purge water. That big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
Guess not all the specters are fighting our machines.
Ah, that would have made it nice and easy.
You're fighting another Spectre up there.
I think they can handle it.
It's here when you want it. Here we go. It's gonna explode. Hey, you hit this thing with acid?
是的，很不礼貌。 哇，他有丢猎人剑给我哎，真的对我真好。知道我缺这些东西。
This way.
那个强酸猎人剑，还有电浆精准剑。
To the right, I think.
And now to the left.
那右边是什么？右边是干嘛的？哦，什么都不是。好，看人家打架。应该说是就是他们的弱点。
I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Another one?
By the blood of the ten!
有嘎啦，走过来啦！其实也不用几发啦。
As do I.
Back!
Good work, everyone. Let's go.
That's one nice pile of scrap.
This way.
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space stuff.
Come on, let's go.
This way, demon!
Ah!
光荣战士。
This is the death I was promised. Go!
May Regala return peacefully to the sun.
Aloy, it's been intense, but Catalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
We're almost to the tower.
现在别想吵啊，没有吵啊。
Now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence. Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless. You can't hurt us. Face it. You're worms that ooze to the cracks.
贝佐斯，那个就是贝佐斯。
One minute more. But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation.
贝佐斯。
Permanently. There. No? Nothing. Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I fail to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Dun 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 dun.
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, what? Time machine filled. Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network.
Just do the best you can. Okay, an elevator. Promising.
感觉刚才那段并没有很，有点太短了一点。
We got some unfinished business, little girl. I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
Hit me then! Yeah!
痛。
Whoa! I can't let him catch me.
火跟冰。
Found that, didn't ya?
I'm taking you down!
干你娘会瞬间移动哎！
Are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
Forgot what it was like to hurt.
让我抽吧，左握。
Now we're having fun, right?
You okay? I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure that I
是的，吃素，但是他还是很能打。吃素归吃素。
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have it.
好吧。那我觉得其实这一代的问题有个地方在他想要把近战导进去元素里面，可是其实这件事情并没有在高难度并没有很好玩。
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more.
Nemesis.
The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out.
应该说，近战弱的原因是因为在高难度，你被摸到2下就死掉了，就是2下，你就算他等级低你20等，他摸你2下，你还是会死掉，所以你很难过去打近战啊，你就挥个2刀，然后呢，你不能解决任何事情。傻小。
Almost there.
啊 应该是复仇女神，可是不知道是什么东西，目前没有提到这个东西。就是说它是个系统呢，还是个什么代称？目前没有任何东西提到这件事情。做电影。
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of...
上小，这是什么？
Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth.
啊，要出第3代吗？外星人。
Look, escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
宇宙怪兽，哇！贝佐斯就这样被炸出来了。
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of our Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia, so you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
哇 ，Spectre Prime， 巨大机器人。
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
我现在没有看到他弱什么，弱酸跟弱电浆。
Designed to survive against more than that. Why you're holding back?
Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable.
Still in this fight.
You're not taking me, Tilda!
Elizabeth saw hope and rebirth. We can deliver that together.
Oh, that thing's fast.
勇气是新的系统，就是开大的意思。
Elemental ammo is making a dent in those gold plates.
Take her down!
A few more.
因为自己炸死啊！砰！人已经被杀死了。
Just let me choose.
驾驶舱不见了。我在这里。
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge, to reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tanakat. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet. Thank the 10.
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
怎么解决这个呢？那怎么解决 Nemesis 呢？
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle.
汤姆·汉克斯。
The ingenuity to solve any problem. The courage to overcome any obstacle.
才是很多华人。
And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
还是少2个啊，还是少哦。黑历史本来就不在，所以是和 Festus 也不在，逃走了。就是觉得他弄了一个这个感觉可以用 DLC 或是弄3代的东西，可是你要怎么打，我不太知道啊。对不对？那怎么处理这件事情，我真的想不出来怎么处理。所以你用个 DLC 感觉也不能做啊，就是要做3代啊。而且我是觉得你没有东西可以，就是怎么处理这件事情。你的科技什么有的没的，总不能跟人家讲道理吧？老家这次没有回过去。因为连子午城都没怎么回去过吧，剧情而已。但是有几首战斗音乐其实蛮好听的，那什么猎杀戟啊、猎潮兽，那几首其实都蛮好听的。 主题曲也不错啦，就是不错。这首蛮好听的。我也会觉得就是哪里怪怪的。那应该看起来是一路飞回15层吧？好问题耶！我还在观望 Elden Ring 啊，我没有不是很确定会不会想要玩 Elden Ring 这件事情。可能不会。鬼线东京 maybe。不然就是看有没有 PC 的可以玩。Steam， 但是 Steam 有些就是不太适合开实况。咚咚咚咚咚咚。那个文字游戏我听说，但我没有买。聊天结果还好哎。 但我觉得必须要说一下，就是大部分其实 Aloy 的脸没有到那么胖啊，就是这一代里面，虽然之前有吵的那些情况，可是觉得没有到很夸张。某一些角度的话才会有，某些角度才会有。就某些角度啦，真的是有些角度，没有到那么严重的说什么就是变肥婆啊怎样，没有那么夸张啊。好，我只是不知道他妈的还要飞多久而已。我看起来是沿着东边一路飞到西边去。没关系啊。 但是 Aloy 的脸模真的超正，我后来有去看到一下。Oh my god！ 哇，这的确也不错。就是你会觉得差很多。你觉得做最像的只有那个吧 ，COD 的那个反派。这个反派叫什么 ？Kevin， Kevin 不是啊，那个叫什么？Kevin Spacey 吧，跟 Spacey 蛮像的啊。
Your back as straight as you walk away, straighter than an oak in a storm. Only I remain. Should I have been reshaped in your image? Is that what you want? I am raindrops in the flood. I am emptiness. I am home. I am lonely in a crowd. But when you hear me, you'll be near me. Stay here with me in the flood.
哦，对啊 ，Any 趴的 speedrun 我看到。 OK，按掉。好了，今天就开到这边了，拜拜。